And we're off. Hey guys, Happy New Year. First installment of So Here's the Thing for 2018. Welcome to it, gang. Hey, I am so sorry that it took me so long to get back to this. I really am. And you know what? I really have no excuse. It was months. And it's not because I didn't want to do So Here's the Thing, because this is one of my favorite things ever to do. It's a labor of love to me. But I didn't do it. I didn't do it for the last couple months. And I had to finally stop and go. And by the way, if you ever don't do something, there's a reason behind it. It's not because you're lazy. Not usually. It's not because you didn't want to. There's usually a reason when you don't do something. And 9 times out of 10, you look back at it and it actually has to do with fear. And the reason I wasn't doing So Here's the Thing was simply because of fear. And it took me a long time to finally go, okay, you know what, Sam? What is holding you back here? You're not lazy. It's procrastination that went totally out of control. You got to stop and go, okay, what is it? And it was just total fear. Fear of what everybody's scared of. Fear of your insecurities take over. Fear of, you know what, maybe, why would anybody watch this? What am I going to say that anybody wants to hear? Maybe someone's going to say, why is she telling us about her life? Why do we care? What did I have to say that was so interesting? And so I had to stop and go, you know what? Fuck it. Excuse my language, but fuck it. So here's this thing, this beauty, this little thing that I do with you and me in the car. I'm not trying to cure cancer. I'm just trying to offer a human's perspective on human stuff. And only because I'm such an outspoken gal and I have absolutely no problem talking about whatever it is. All the shit that people don't... Thanks, buddy. Bad drivers. All the things that people don't want to talk about. I'm an open book and I like doing it. Why? Because I think we need to connect with people. I think we definitely, especially in this day and age, people need to connect more. If you can say something that's going on in your life and somebody out there goes, oh my God, I feel exactly the same way, they don't feel so alone. I think we need more of that. I think we need more connection. So here, this is what this is. I offer my experience, strength, and hope in the stuff that's tough for me, because life is tough. For example, here's a good one. First one of the year. So here's the thing. Christmas, how was it? Did you have a good time? I had a shitty time. It was horrible. Now, I know we're not supposed to say that. I know Christmas is supposed to be the most wonderful time of the year, and that's why it turns out to be a hell of a time. We put this expectation on it that it's supposed to be absolutely perfect, and when it doesn't end up being that way, somehow we think that we failed. Guys, the 25th of December, the 24th, the 26th, it's another day. The sun's going to go up, it's going to go down, it's going to rain, it's going to snow. And you're going to go to your house with one family member, no family members, 30 of them. You're going to be stuck in a house with people that you wouldn't normally necessarily spend 12 hours with, and they're going to frustrate you, and they're going to annoy you. And family pushes your buttons. It's just one thing that they do. So when we go to Christmas and we go to dinner and we see them and we expect, and this is not a diss to Hallmark, because God knows they have employed me many times, but we expect Christmas to be this perfect Hallmark movie, and it's not, you guys. That's television. It's movies. We watch it because it's a great escape, but that's somehow we get in our head that we're expecting it to be this great event, and when it doesn't end up being the most perfect event ever, we feel like we're an asshole. When we get mad at our parents, we get mad at our family for being around them, and we think, am I this horrible person? You know what? Boxing Day, I had to go to a bar for an hour to get away from my mother because I was going to kill her. And I felt horrible. She's 80. You guys, she's 80. And I'm like, what kind of an asshole am I that I have to... I even said, Mom, I got to go. Like, I can't deal with you. I need an hour. And I went and sat in a bar and had a nice beer, came back, and everything was great. Got back on with it. It's hard. And I get it. So if you had a tough Christmas, now not everybody did, lots of people have a great one, but if you had a tough one and it didn't end up living up to the expectations that you have, know that you're not alone. Oh my God, are you ever not alone? And we look around and we think that everybody else is having this great Christmas experience, but you know what? They're doing the same thing. They're looking around thinking everybody else is having a great time. It's hard. Family is hard. Christmas is hard. Just know that it's tough. If it was tough for you, fuck, it's done for another year. Next year it'll come along and do the same thing, but you're not alone. And that is my point of this, and that is my plan for you, for us, for 2018. Let's have a good year. Let's be kind to ourselves. Let's be kind to each other. I say it every year, but we need to do it more. Look in the mirror. Tell yourself you love yourself. I know it sounds really corny, but that shit totally works. It does. Let's be a kinder, gentler year to ourselves, to our neighbors, to the people around us, and stop putting all this expectation that everything is supposed to be perfect, because it's not. It's tough, and you're not alone. Okay, so here's the thing. There's my one for 2018. We're going to do it again, I promise. If I have a New Year's resolution, and I hate them, but if I have one, this is it, that I will get on this more, and I'm going to share a lot of my stuff with you, and some of it may resonate and some of it won't. I just want you to know that you're not alone. When we're struggling, I'm really open about it, because I think talking about it is the best therapy ever. So if we can get it out there and say, hey, you know what, you experience this, so do I think it takes the sting out of it. I think it makes life just that much easier, and if I can do that for one person, then I have succeeded. Okay, I'm going for a run in the rain, and I'm totally hating this, but once you get out there and you do it, whatever. All right, you guys, I love you. We'll talk to you soon. So here's the thing, I will be back soon, promise. Bye.